I choose to believe that education is for everyone, and even the most elite education is for everyone. One way of proving it to you would be discussing this unique program, educational program from Harvard University, the one and well known. So you might dream about living in Cambridge, walking down those little roads in New England, Massachusetts. You might be dreaming about going to law school as the Legally Blonde heroine did. But the admissions counselors might not think so, and you might apply and apply year after year and not get a reply still. That could be just bad luck, because if you've seen the numbers of applications, they are enormous and huge, and no amount of admissions counselors could wrap their heads around each personality and understands how good this person is for this particular university. So that's why you might be getting rejections, or you're just not good enough, maybe by the GPA, SATs, and like other scores that you are providing. Maybe you are providing GRE and GMAT for a master's degree. So if you are not accepted to Harvard, you can still study at Harvard. And this is no joke, and everyone could do it. If you want that badly enough, you can study at Harvard. So what you need to look at is Harvard Extension School. So there are several schools in Harvard. The most well-known is School of Engineering, like the STEM department, because it combines like biology, physics, mathematics, engineering, like software engineering, stuff like that, and some biomedical sciences as well. But apart from this school, there is a Harvard Extension School, which provides you with the same professors, same curriculum. You won't be attending classes with the regular students. You will attend them after their classes, so it will be kind of like an evening school where you will achieve the same level of education. So there are very many interesting programs. One of them, I can tell you several of them. So Bachelor of Liberal Arts, something that you might be choosing if you are into humanities, maybe linguistics, history, arts, anything from that sphere. Then a joint undergraduate and graduate programs in any field that you would like. So it will be a little bit easier for you if you apply directly to that to get a master's degree, because you will be transferred automatically. Then there is a undergraduate coding certificate. If you are into software engineering, data analytics, data science, if you want to be a team lead one day or a DevOps, you should definitely see this one and several more certificates. So there is an introduction to web development. It's more design oriented, UX design, UI design. And so there are two programs left. One is undergraduate professional communications certificate, communications degree, and undergraduate social justice certificate. I think it speaks for itself. It's more of economics oriented types of courses like that. So if you are aware of how much Harvard costs, it will turn around like $80,000 a year, something approximately like that. So the prices change every year, and once you are watching this video, you might encounter other numbers, but usually it's like 60,000 and above for tuition fees, and $20,000 per year for your housing and food, like meals, books, stuff like that. So it's a huge investment, and if you are from a middle class family or below that, it will be a burden for you or your family. Either you take a loan or your parents. Not a lot of people have those funds, especially international people, immigrants, for example. What about this extension school? It costs you $10,000 per year, which is amazing. Since you can combine a full-time job with this degree, you are able to work during the regular working hours from 9 to 5 and still attend a bachelor's or a master's degree. Isn't that awesome? Since an average rate of somebody who works in Massachusetts, it's about like $50,000. You will surely be able to fund yourself, and you can turn out to be financially independent and with a degree that you have always dreamt of. This degree will put you in better conditions when applying for jobs, since you have that like job fairs that take part in Harvard. You will have different referrals. So if you go to LinkedIn and to the company, for example, Amazon, that you are interested in, I can do that right now if you are interested. So you go to LinkedIn, this is how it looks. Then you type in Amazon. In Russian. So you want to work at Amazon, and you need to search for people who work there. So you probably want to, so not in the jobs, in the network. You go to your network, then you start searching for people. Here you see different categories, so you need to search for people, if you can see that properly. Then you search for current company, and you type in whatever your dream company is. Yeah, Amazon is the one. You show the results, and then you have different filters as well. One of them is school. You can see it here, school. And here you type in your Harvard Extension school. You can just type in Harvard because it's the same school, just different, it's one university but different schools inside of it. So it's just like a department of faculty. And you reach out to those people and say, hey, we both studied at Harvard. Remember this professor? He gave me like this task, and I really enjoyed that subject, like CS 100 they call it, the most like popular course about computer science, or the next one about like data structures, algorithms, and you get to know those people, understand what they can help you with, because a lot of people are really willing to provide you with referrals to that company because they have bonuses for that, for referring a good professional. So talk about your experience, give your portfolio, and you will have so much more odds in getting that job. I promise you that. So what else I would like to tell you about this Harvard Extension School? One important thing is that you need to have a GPA of B and above. So if you could study at regular Harvard schools with C grades, D grades, like anything that is not failed, you could still be able to study there. And in Harvard Extension School, you need to really push yourself to really prove that you academically fit in the culture in the university, because obviously this degree is a very broad, and the institution is so well known. They want to make sure they are giving the market the right specialists in that sense. I think this is almost everything that I wanted to talk about. Two more things about it. There is a PreMed program, which is very, very great from my point of view. So it's not a regular pre-medical program that you're just applying for, and you are completing a baccalaureate degree on that and then going to a medical school and getting your MD. You already need 32 credits, so it's if your regular semester is 64 credits, you need one semester completed already in the university. And the grades should be very, very high because the program is competitive. You need to apply by February of next year, obviously. Demonstrate academic achievement such as your grades, your maybe research, maybe volunteering for research, and proof of English proficiency if you studied in another language, or if you studied in English language, you need to prove that your school was located, for example, in the UK, in Australia, in Canada, in the United States. Oh, sorry, you need to apply by the 1st of May. The admissions intake starts at February, so you have plenty of time, and generally, Harvard takes an application fee of $100. Here, they take just 50, and you can waive that requirement if you are eligible, for example, if it's a financial burden for you. So take that as an opportunity. And there is an academic gap year program. Academic gap year is what I'm really, really advising you to take. It helps you understand what subjects you are really interested in college, because at school you might not be able to understand that because you are just growing up, you are kind of just learning about this world, understanding what your peers do, what you can do, what you don't want to do. And the academic gap year in Harvard Extension School broadens your horizons in that sense, and you can take several subjects dedicated to several fields, industries, and really get to know yourself through that, and make a better choice of your career goals in the future. Because a lot of people, a lot of my peers, a lot of my ex-classmates, they transferred to universities already with two specialities, and they paid a ton of money for studying there before, and will pay much more for their new education. So in order to not feel the pressure of paying a lot of money for wasting, for example, years of your life, you could just take that year and really dedicate it to personal growth, to your career-oriented goals, to understand what you are good at, what you are bad at, how can you make this work, and find that kind of balance. So if you want me to help you with applying to Harvard Extension School, you can always drop me an email, DM me. Any other questions regarding resumes, cover letters, applications, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah, thank you for watching this video today.